Hey guys, this is Hydro from Hydro's Gaming Channel, and I'm going to show y'all a very special video about uh, Project Zomboid build 42.8 for the Valve Steam Deck. Now, I know it says to enable Ragdolls, so I already did. Um, as for mods, I have right here the mod list. That now it is on build 42 for the unstable version, so of course it's gonna glitch out and have complications, but I enabled authentic Z, and right here Bandits creator and Bandits day one I have enabled for the gameplay footage of my product Zomboid. Of course right here Gabriel Romer, Louisville Quarantine Zone, Marina, Riverboat, Abrams Tank, and Little Bird. Now, just wanna post-apocalypse city background, trim music, whatever. Soundproof doors and windows. Now, I just want to keep in mind that it was having these mods enabled for build 42 alone, just for Project Zomboid, was no easy task. PC or otherwise. So there were complications. There may be complications of the footage of. There will be complications regarding the mods, Ragdoll mod. I mean the Ragdolls and the Bandits mod for Project Zomboid. Recording it took up a lot of energy, a lot of RAM, and a lot of CPU for it to function. So just keep that in mind, and we'll go ahead and we will begin the video. Okay, so the car is gonna take off, and we already got a zombie on the hood. Flops out. Now I gotta pick up speeds that way, so if we hit them correctly, their body will show more pronounced of the ragdoll effect. Gonna go ahead and drive over there. You can go ahead and pick up speed. It is pretty impressive how a game like Project Zomboid will even so much as enable ragdolls in such a game that's like 2.5 3D, 2.5 dimensional game, top-down perspective. He's stuck to the car. It's pretty good. Okay. Now, without trying to hit anything, I'm gonna try to get some zombies without damaging the car. It takes a while. Okay, that one's a good. Yeah, that one was a good ragdoll effect. And okay. Okay, so I've just enabled bandits, and already they're out and about. They're leaving the building, and they are now entering the streets from the docks. And right now, my guy looks like Leon S. Kennedy. I guess it's very fitting. I'm gonna follow this group, and they're already picking out their weapons, and they're handling the zombies. Now, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm gonna expect from this mod. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, well. I spoke too soon, I guess. I just saw some. The guns are pretty good. They're firing at the zombies from the fog. Pretty good. Do not approach or attempt to engage any individuals exhibiting. So far, the game is holding up. There's no. Okay. Looks like Gmod right now. But you know, it's kind of strange how it does remind me a little bit about the video game 7 Days to Die. from that. But this is just from a top-down perspective. This isn't like from a first-person perspective. Sorry. And right now, that zombie's body is practically on the verge of entering the 8th dimension with him glitching out. So I'm gonna go over here and see see more dancing bodies on the street. Build 42 is pretty good on the Ragdolls and Bandits so far. Well, survivor groups and stuff. I see one body over here glitching into the ground, onto the concrete. That one's over here spazzing out. Take this guy. First, take a look at the street. It's pretty good. It looks more realistic. Looks realistic with the burned out cars and the crashed vehicles, like the apocalypse would look like, and the zombie apocalypse. It would be cool if they added more towers and more of a backdrop of like the skyscrapers, and see other survivors in the game interact and stuff. Although that may be a bit too much to ask for in a type of game like this, because it's just from a top-down perspective. But I do appreciate the details on the survivor characters and like their previous occupations and stuff, like the cops and the construction workers and park rangers. I don't know what's got them so interested in this spot, but they're crowded in one area. And the game is absolutely glitching out. It is having a huge glitch fest. My Steam Deck span is literally going crazy right now. It's like about to break. I don't know if it has to do with the CPU or GPU or RAM, but it's really costing it. How the survivors are talking to each other like one-liners. One-liner dialogue. The bullets are not really reaching the zombies entirely as they should. I don't know what they're planning for build 42 or maybe even 43, because I don't know why that seems like build 42 cannot handle mods as well as build 41. Build 41 had like 350 mods you could possibly put in it, and as long as you have enough RAM and stuff and enough CPU to function. But this right here, it's like it's just struggling. It's struggling hard. They're trying to got into the store. And they're trying to raid the building for supplies, but they're glitching out right now. They're focusing on some zombies. That's why they're corralling into that one part of the window. So they got that one. But I will admit though, the NPCs, they do have decent programming when it comes to the combat, trying to fight them off. Well, try not to shoot at each other. Okay. Let's see pose.
I'm here! Right there! Got you, little spew. They're outside!
Get in
Over
that
there!
There's okay. So gonna go ahead and get out to the street again, and there's probably gonna be a huge, yeah, there it is. There's gonna be a huge brawl with the Zeds. Now they don't have any machine guns, but they do have rifles. I think, yeah, they have rifles, shotguns, and pistols. So I mean, there's no point in me telling anything. They got this. They got everything covered. Yeah, the detail on the characters and the layout of the game.
Do not approach or attempt to engage with any.
Again, their bodies kind of stick to the ground, and I don't know why. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and continue down the street. They all seem to be glitching out at this point. I mean, they don't know which direction to even go. I'll just follow them.
The fucker is inside.
Like a bunch of ants here.
Outside! Now!
I don't know if it's a person or a zombie that's glitching in and out of the walls.
Let's go check in.
Clear!
Going down here. Cool. Now, I don't know how fast the survivors will zombify when they get killed by the zombies. I don't know how long it takes. Dude, it is. Oh man. The game is practically breaking down at this point. You know, they're just fading in and out of existence. Their bodies at this point. Sometimes, yeah, see, they're spawning out of thin air. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Maybe I can still try to pickpocket their bodies. And they're starting to please crash out. I better hurry and try to save it or something. I don't know what's got them so interested in that one spot. They seem to corral each other. I do like how some of their outfits pay homage to the other zombie movies, like Dawn of the Dead and such. It reminds me of I wonder what stuff he has. Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and see what he has. It's pretty good. Some rounds, bulletproof vest, some fingerless gloves, although kind of pointless at this point. Pistol, a rifle. I did notice how the emotion emotion icons are kind of different now than it was in Build 41.
In there!
And I heard that there's some fans that kind of wish they had the old Build 41 moodles back. They're not used, you know. I like the original B41 moodles. I don't know about you guys, but they're pretty good. This one is like, It's not. Build 41 modals are more recognizable. It's more like iconic to Project Zomboid. I don't know why my character is sick. I think they'd be used to it. And now their bodies are deciding whether or not to exist. They're just going in and out of dimensions at this point.
They're over here!
They're all firing in different directions. So, let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. If y'all want to, y'all can leave a comments on what specific mods I should try to test out on Build 42. There are still, they only allow certain mods though. That's the only problem, is that Bandits was one of them that was compatible enough for Build 42. Because when I had tested it out, it won't accept the old mods at all, period. And I know that playing music in the game is copyrighted. Oh, there it goes. Yep. There it goes. Alright guys, so what happened was that I think when the army, or when the military had launched their gas attack, that was the final straw for the whole game. It just completely just ended itself at this point. Which I'm surprised it even lasted this long. The way that it was over here keep glitching in and out of existence and all that. So I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. I try my best to capture as much footage as I can before it crashes. It still needs testing for Build 42. It is very unstable with mods involved. Very extremely unstable. You will not get any gameplay, any permanent gameplay out of it, period. So with that being said, if y'all want to, leave a like and a comment if you can. I will try to work on more videos, and I hope you have a good day.